Everyone, John, Dan, PTS Dan, how we doing, Dan?
Hey, John, Dan, doing great. Thanks.
Excellent. Let's talk about Q1. So as we're recording this, it's the 30th of March. So Q1 is wrapped when people see this. Talk a little bit about the goal planning side of things you should be thinking about going into Q2, looking back at your first 3 months, looking forward, adjusting. We always talk about the moonshot and, systematically looking at your goals and making small adjustments to stay on course so you don't have to make a dramatic one later, those kinds of things. But talk about some of the mentality and things that salespeople should be doing and what some of the things are that frequently tend to not happen.
At the end of the first quarter, you are in one of two positions when it comes to your goals. Either you have exceeded your goal or you're under your goal. There's maybe a 0.5% chance you're at your goal, right? So let's talk about if you've exceeded your goal, what should you do? What most salespeople do is they keep the same goal. And what I would suggest is you actually increase your goal. And immediately when I tell salespeople that, they're like, well, what if I don't hit it? That's stupid thinking, right? If you have already exceeded your first quarter goal, set a goal that's a bit higher for the next quarter or the rest of this year.
Yeah,
that's common sense. What do you do if you're below your goal? And this is the trickier part. So you have to look at your behaviors. Did you do the necessary behaviors in order to hit your goal? Meaning, did you do enough prospecting? If so, what types of prospecting? How much of it? If you look at all of that and you say, I did exactly what I should have done to hit my goal, then I would suggest you need training or coaching on how to utilize those techniques better. But if you could sit back and go, I thought I was hitting my behaviors, but I think I can do more, then start doing more behaviors. I mean, ultimately, in order to get the goal or hit the number back up to the goal, you have to do more behaviors or just do them better.
Yes.
And that's where it goes. And so get some management help on that. But here's the catch. If you're under your goal, please do not adjust your goal lower. That's a cop-out.
Yep. Yeah. I think there's two big things as you roll through that. One is that self-awareness. Is do you really understand it? You know the math on the head or behind of goal, but do you really know what needs to happen if you're behind to get back on pace? Are you self-aware? Are you good at pulling somebody in to help you with that space and get you over that hump? I love that concept though of if you're ahead of goal, bump the goal. I don't care. Every salesperson I've ever known, there's just a human factor to you're ahead of goal. We breathe out a big sigh and we start to get ourselves back to goal by human nature.
Yes.
Because we're ahead. Wonderful. And we start taking time off if we want to think about it that way, rather than saying, all right, wow, look how far ahead I am. Let's step up the goal and let's really push this year, or this quarter, what have you.
Yeah.
Changes the dynamic big time.
Absolutely.
So, all right, everybody. See you again tomorrow.
Take care.